Today we're going to talk about hitting your target salary while in private practice. My name is Toni Cameron with TLDR Accounting, and we help therapists in private practice solve their tax and accounting needs. The whole point in being in private practice is to be able to help folks and to be able to provide a living for yourself. The biggest way you do that is by getting a salary. Now, one of the things I do ask clients is, do you have a target salary and are you on track to hit that for this year? Now, if you already know your average session fee, fantastic, we can get started. If not, we did a video on it and you should check that out before this video. So once you do have your average session fee, fantastic. One of the things that you can do is with your income and expenses, especially your expenses for your private practice, we can then calculate how to hit a target amount. So you have a yearly target salary you want to hit, take home pay. In the average session fee video, we talked about how to hit a gross income target, which is great, but that isn't all the money that goes directly in your pocket. So some of the things you need are all of your expenses for your practice. So things like rent, your internet, your office expenses, your licensing expenses, your insurance, continuing education, all of those expenses. And you pull them in and you'll see that in front of us. We have a spreadsheet that we have. If you want a copy, you just need to click down below and we'll send you a copy of this so you can work through it in your practice. So you pull in all of those expenses. Now in the spreadsheet, you'll notice that the SE taxes is locked. That's because we put a very quick formula in to calculate your self-employment taxes for the year. That does not take care of your regular income taxes that everyone pays. These are the taxes that are just applicable to your private practice. And this is for folks who are not S corporations. So if you're an S corporation, that's a different type of conversation. This is for when you're in private practice, you're just a single member LLC or a PLLC, depending on your state. And so you'll see in front of us, I pulled all the expenses together. So with their rent, insurance, other expenses, and then their SE taxes, estimated monthly expenses are $2,296. Now, using that information, there's a couple different ways to look at the data. The first is, you know what you're aiming for a certain number of sessions per week, because you can always increase your sessions per week or decrease them depending on what's going on in your practice and the insurance panels you're on and whatnot. But one of the things you can do here is, if your estimated monthly expenses are that amount and you know your average session fee, with this spreadsheet we can calculate the number of sessions needed to hit a yearly salary goal of $75K. So that would be $75K in your pocket. You would need 20 sessions at an average session fee of $106, right? There you go. Simple math. That's how you make $75K with only 20 clients, 20 weekly clients. That's how much you need to charge. Now, if instead you want to make $75K and you know what your weekly expenses are, and you only want to see a certain number of clients, you can then go through and figure it out the opposite way. Because once you know your average session fee, you can then either increase your average session fee or increase your number of sessions, and it has the same effect, which is increasing your income. Now, keeping an eye on your number of sessions per week is important because you don't want to burn out. Burning out is not good, right? So that's one of the things to keep in mind. But in these examples, if your average session fee is $106, you see 20 people a week and you make $75K. Now, if your average session fee is $107, then the number of people you need a week is just under 20 and you still make just around $75K. So it varies, right? That's the biggest thing to keep in mind. Also, make sure you round your average number of weekly sessions up, since you can't really have a half session. So just one of the things to keep in mind. Hopefully you found this helpful. Again, if you want a copy of the Excel spreadsheet, you can just click below and we'll send you a copy.